This was the moment that David Gaudu realized he had just beaten Adam Yates, the favourite for Stage 3 at the Tour of Oman 2025. Once he overcame the heat exhaustion and the humidity of that 180km grueling race, he'd all managed to suck it up and take it all in, realizing exactly what had just happened. If you're wondering how this happened, just like I am, then stay tuned because I'm going to try and explain exactly what happened. So right around this point here, there was only 1 kilometer to go. There was still a group of riders of, well, a lot of riders, let's just say. For a 1k to go mark, this is too many riders, and David realized this. He decided to put a lethal attack of over 1000 watts in during a very steep climb on the way to the finish. This, ladies and gentlemen, was enough to drop everyone but the stage favourite, Adam Yates of Team UAE. Adam was holding the wheel like everything, like it meant everything for him, and he knew that he simply could not let David go, as this was the last kilometer, and of course it was up that steep ascent of the Eastern Mountain. David was on his way to secure the red jersey, and Adam did not want that to happen. Adam was fighting, he was holding the wheel for a very long time. The rest of the riders behind were just dropped completely, popped off the back, they could not hold on, they were exhausted. You can see the humidity and the air pressure just by looking at the mountains. It's all hazy and smoggy, the air is probably super thin and hard to breathe where they are. Here we can see David was employing some new tactics. He was deciding to really cut and zigzag across the road. This was interesting because he didn't want Adam to hold his wheel, because Adam was then just using him basically. So at some stages, David got kind of annoyed and decided to put some early sprints in before the finish. And these little sprints, these kind of surges of like 800, 900, even 1100 watts were enough to actually put a tiny gap between himself and Adam. Problem is, it wasn't really enough, and with only like 200 yards to go, Adam was clawing back at that gap, and David was showing signs of being absolutely exhausted, like his legs were just giving way, and perhaps he had gone way too early. A lot of people watching this thought he had ruined his chances of securing the red jersey, and it was going to come down to a very, very close finish between him and Adam of Team UAE. Here's a screenshot of only literally seconds before the finish line. As you can see, this is how close it really was. We're talking almost sprint finish, photo finish worthy, and unfortunately Adam just had nothing left. David powered through and managed to get that extra couple hundred watts in the final stages, and to put into perspective just how much he gave in this last 100 yards, you guys need to look at the next freeze frame where you'll be able to see his quote-unquote celebration, which is literally him trying not to collapse off the bike because he is so exhausted and every single muscle in his body is just flooded with adrenaline and lactic acid. Here is the celebration that David gave. He looks like he can't even hold his head up, he is so exhausted. Congratulations to him. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date with all of the latest tours, cycling news, cycling drama. The winner of this race was obviously David. Second place we had Adam, and in third place we had a very successful Damien Howson, fourth Valentine Paret-Pretre, fifth Marco Brenner. A lot of riders did a great job, but they're all popped off by David. He did a great job there, and you can see how much it meant to him.